everyone, the way I am obsessed with XG. I said in many of my previous Get Ready With Me videos, this whole Shooting Star promotion has been A+, especially Left Right for me. I love Shooting Star, but Left Right for me is bringing back the R&B, the early 2000s R&B vibes I've been wanting. But I mean, we get it every now and then in K-pop, and you know, I don't expect all of K-pop to always be doing R&B, but I don't know, the way it actually does it, it just feels so genuine. Some other groups try to do it and it's just like, doesn't hit the same. But last night, on my birthday actually, they dropped the dance practice fix version of Left Right. I need to give a shout out though to the choreographers involved in creating this masterpiece. There's Sienna Lalau, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, Kyle Tudin, our favorite here, but also the choreography director, I think her name is Renan. Shout out to them, because this choreography is like, I'm not gonna be reacting to it because I actually already watched it, obviously. So it's gonna be more so like we're gonna go through, watch it together, and just talk about my favorite parts. I have no experience with dancing. My experience with dancing is being in high school, dancing to Perfume and Kyary Pami Pami choreography up in my bedroom. And actually, surprisingly, they released a official music video for Left Right, which, oh my god. Lately, the Y2K thing has been such a huge trend in Korea. I really feel like Left Right really, you know, there was a, hold on, let me see the director for this. Left Right was directed by Jinuya Makes.
Looking at it now, I think it's Jinuya Makes.
And he's actually done videos like Two Baddies. He's done some videos for AOMG. He did IVE's debut music video. So yeah, I just feel like Left Right really captured that legit early 2000s, like, sort of futuristic. It reminded me of TLC's No Scrubs plus a bit of Star Trek. Anyway, let's watch the choreography because I fucking love this choreography. Hey, Harvey, I am obsessed. And the thing is, when they first dropped this comeback, they had like 2 live performances that they streamed on their channel, and Left Right was one of them. But the way the camera work was, it didn't really show like the overall. This is why I like watching either jikcam, like they call it fan cam, but it's not fan cams, like camera people filming these, but like the full stage ones, or dance practice like this where you can see the whole thing, because I feel like with these groups that have all these members, I feel like I can really appreciate the kind of like shapes and kind of like imagery that they make with the choreography and the members. Harvey is the center for this part, so I understand, but I just love this. I love choreography where there's one person in the middle and they do, I don't know, something like what you do, like the whole hand thing, and everyone like kind of moves around that small movement. I am obsessed. I'm sorry. I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I keep fucking pausing. I feel like if you look up the word leader on Google or look it up in the dictionary, there will be a picture of Julian. She oozes and screams leader. I just feel like she oozes the pure definition of the word cool. Shout out to her. I fucking love this part as well. I love this. Right. Look. Oh, I love the beginning, how it's very like, I'm not a dancer, so forgive my terminology or whatever, but this very like poppy kind of like, what's the word? This very like poppy sort of choreography. Going to like the body wave. I love the way in general how Left and Right's choreography like switches back and forth between these kind of hard hitting and kind of more soft, more like flowy type of movements. The beginning is just so fucking iconic, this opening line. It's like this really quick, fast pace. Into the ha. Oh my god. Hey. One of the things I do like about like the live performance that they had was the way the camera was angled during this part specifically. It is so good. There's something so epic and dramatic about like just everyone just like looking at the camera, kind of just like doing this together, like in sync movement. It's so fucking good. I love. And this, I feel like this part you really appreciate in a video like this, or like the Gcam, the fan cam, because there's something so satisfying about these kind of like in sync moments. A lot of times with XG's choreography, there's a lot of different things going on. Three members will be doing this thing, and then like the other members will be doing this thing. But when they all are together doing stuff like this, it's so the kind of like 그림, the picture is just so fucking satisfying. Hey, hey, I love it. Up until now, it was all very badass, but I love this kind of like, I love it. I apologize. I don't really do music video reactions anymore, but when I was doing them, people would know that I would always pause every like 5 seconds to talk about stuff, which is also kind of like why I don't really like to do music video reactions, because I usually form my opinions after watching it several times and really absorbing the material. I don't usually have anything to say during the first time I watch it, so the fact that I've seen this choreography in general many times, I feel like I have like a lot of stuff to say, you know what I mean? Otherwise, if I just watched it for the first time, I'd be like, oh my god, that's so cool, wow, that's great. Here we go, here we go. Oh, okay. Oh my god. This part has taken its hands, this just grabs me like throat. I love the opening of the chorus, because usually when you have songs that have words like left, right, like head to toe, things like that, they can be very literal sometimes. So like they could have done this left right choreography in a very like basic like bonan way, but I don't know, I just feel like there's something very different about, you know, the whole shoulder like da 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 da. Right. There's also the way from the da da into the head bob, there's something so addicting about it. Oh my god. I can't really describe how obsessed I am with the way each very specific, because you know how idols, when they're promoting stuff, they always talk about like, oh, this is the point anmu, this is the point dance. I feel like every little bit, especially when you like watch the choreography very in detail, there's so many different points, which I fucking love. It's a very like more new thing, I feel like. Back in the day of K-pop choreography, it was much more simple back in the day, but now it's almost like there's a different, unique choreography for like every line or word in a song. When you kind of are watching or learning XG's choreography, the way different moves flow into one another, I think it's just so cool and satisfying. From here into the, oh my god, and the way the switch between how the movements work between the singing part and the beats, because sometimes choreographers will only kind of choreograph to like the words like being sung, or the choreograph only to the beats, kind of like the percussion or something, or like, I don't know, the melody. I love how in this one it's like a good mix between both. So here they're moving to the left right to the beat. Oh my god, I love it. Hey, oh my god, I also love this part. You know how a song can be catchy? This choreography is so catchy, if that makes sense. I don't know about you guys, but when I listen to songs and I like them, I enjoy them even more when I'm like, as I'm watching more performances, you end up kind of almost memorizing the choreography. So when I'm just like sitting in a taxi, I'm like kind of like jiggling and shaking my body to the music, kind of with the choreography in my mind. So it makes me almost appreciate the song even more, because there's almost like a movement that I can, like a movement that I can have to the song itself. In general, this is why I like K-pop and J-pop, because of all the choreography in the songs and stuff. Right now, this part, hey, hey, oh my god, this whole sequence, hey, into this. Oh my god. In my head, I'm still trying to remember to connect these two parts. This part, I'm still trying to remember to do this in my head. I'm not actually doing the choreography, but in my head, I'm still trying to remember that part. Oh, I love every part, but this part I also really like. I don't think this part is like meant to be like this, but it almost gives the vibe of like, if you're doing this choreography with your friends, you can almost like freestyle this part in a way as you guys are moving. You can almost like point in any direction. And I feel like choreography that has parts like that makes it extra fun. So they don't necessarily have to do the exact choreography all the time, because we know, especially with idols, if they're going on like 방송국 or like music programs, they have to do things exactly. Like they're not even allowed to fucking like ad-lib a lot of the time, like when they're singing, which I think is like the whole point of singing live, isn't it? I mean, we're already listening to the same fucking song on streaming, right? Don't you think it'd be fun for both us and the singer to be able to sing the song in like different ways? So I feel the same way about choreography. I like it when there's parts like this where it's like, yeah, there's this, but I feel like they could do anything, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I like that part. I could literally go on and on about this one fucking part, but I also love that part. Hey, into this. Oh my god. Okay, y'all, this second verse is the one for me. Okay. So they did kind of change this part in the original live performance. She like did this whole choreography with putting on her jacket, which I thought was fucking badass. And they did change it slightly for like the stage performance. See, I also love it when they have it where Maya is just like singing her part, doing her thing, kind of walking across the stage. I do feel like it's good when they leave parts like this in the choreography, because for live purposes, when they leave more chill parts in here where they're not moving too much, because it's easier for the singer to sing, especially after that harder choreography during the chorus. They need a little bit of breathing room, I guess. So I love it when they have this part like with Maya. She's just singing, walking across the stage, and then you have the members in the back doing random things to kind of like supplement her part, which is again goes into why I enjoy seeing like the full versions of these choreographies, because a lot of times in music shows they're zooming in on the person singing, so you never see this in the back. Hey. Oh, that part is so satisfying. Hey. And the way she's, ooh. Okay. I love this part. It's so, you know, those compilations on YouTube of like, satisfying compilation. This should be in that, because the way, the body wave and the way everyone's like in a line. Oh, it's so like I honestly keep rewinding this part, even when I'm listening to it in the car or the taxi or whatever. I always repeat this part because I'm always like, hey, XG. And also, I want to be both the girls in the back doing the but I also want to be Maya doing the. I want to be everyone. Oh god, I love choreography like that when they're kind of like doing a wave into like a hit. Oh, so good. Hey, I love this part. It's so visually stunning, like the kind of like crisscrossing. Oof. Oh my god. The clap into the little this thing, so good. Paba. Hey. Oh my god. And also, this is kind of like a quirk of the song, but when they sing low, they literally like what's the word? Tuned the vocal part literally to a low. When I first heard that, I was like, there's something so clever about that. So I'm like obsessed. I always repeat that part as well. The sing it low. Shout out to Simon, their CEO, who I also think is the producer of this song, along with Chancellor. Oh my god, shout out to Chancellor. Y'all really fucking did that. Coconut is the one. She is that one. I'm obsessed with like this. See, and you can really tell groups upload dance practices so much these days, but it's like they're not really practicing. They're literally the performance with just practice clothes on, and also a lot of times they get hyopchan, like sponsor clothing a lot of times as well, depending on the group, to wear for these dance practices. So it's not really dance practices, but at least for XG, you can really tell that it really seems like they would be practicing in these clothes, while they're dancing. They're kind of hyping each other up. I love it. See, this is another kind of thing. They could have totally just repeated that same thing for the chorus. It's a very small change, but it's just so visually impactful, the going up. So in my head, that's so satisfying. Just the land. Oh. I'm being so well fed. This has been my breakfast, but right now XG's feeding me. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, See, and here they also kind of changed this part as well. In the previous version, they were kind of like doing the jumping sort of thing, but here they kind of like follow the lyrics and just do the ground. I kind of like the almost like first they're pointing downwards, hit the pedal to the ground, and then listen to the sound. So they're kind of like down up sort of thing. I love that small detail, but I see what I like about because in general the whole choreography goes pretty hard. Hard, is that the word to use? I just like that during this bridge part. First of all, there's a bridge. You don't get that shit in K-pop these days. Songs should have peaks and valleys to make it interesting, and I like how this bridge is definitely more chill. So the choreography kind of suits that. And it also gives them almost like breathing room after doing all that choreography. That gives them a chance to breathe and kind of just like almost reset and relax. So here they're kind of just vibing. Hey. And they go, yes, yes, yes! Again, it's that sort of like back and forth between like quick movements and then like, oof. Hey. Yes, I love that little oof. The DJ, oh, yes. See, like honestly, I wish I was a member at this point because they look like they're having so much fucking fun. 이거 하고 싶은데 같이. That is so. I still don't know how they're doing the G part. It looks kind of. It's hard to see. X G인가? 이거 G? G. G인가? How do you write? Oh, okay. I'm forgetting how to. I haven't written things in so long. I'm forgetting how to write fucking letters. Even though I literally have like 2 capital G's in my full name. XG love it. Oh my god, this is one of those parts where I want to keep going back and forth because I feel like I notice little things every time I rewind it. Oh god, I love that part. I love how a lot of Harvey's parts are very like sexy, very like bad bitch, you know? Everyone's just like, and she's like, I fucking like this bit of work. And also, I gotta mention, I'm sorry, not really the choreography, but in terms of the song, they're actually putting in legit ad-libs. Is ad-libs the right word? You know the kind of like vocal like stylings that they put in here? I love that. I always rewind this part. I'll put the acapella part here to show you the specific part I'm talking about. But I love that part. It's so R&B. It's so melodic and catchy. Oh God, it's so good. Last night for my birthday party, me and my friends were literally just up all night watching old K-pop like stages, and you know how a lot of K-pop, it's like a trope of K-pop for like right after the bridge or second chorus for the main vocal or something, or the lead vocal to give a high note where they do this thing, but it's always just like shouting a note. But for this one, oh my god, shout out to Miss Julia for giving us this fucking note. Like in general, all the main vocalists, the fact that like nearly all of them are good at singing, dancing, and rapping, like the other girls could never. I always rewind this part as well. And there's just so much going on, like, but in a good way, because we got the amazing vocals going on in the background, but we also got like a switch up of the choreography because they did the chorus choreography kind of like the same 2 times, but then they go in, everyone's just like, this is kind of like the climax. Hey. Even though the choreography is a little bit different, this is kind of like the part where like, okay, the hard part is done, now we can just like have a good time. At least that's the vibe I get from this. Where they're kind of just like vibing, right? Look at Judin, the way she's just like, yes, we are that, like, oh my god. Going back to this part. See, did you hear that in the back? God, the vocals. Whoever did the vocal directing on this song, you know what? Let me send you a Kakao Talk like Giptukon because you are the one. You are the one. And I love the way they kind of changed this part a little bit because originally it was like this thing, But now, I love the little arm, the arm and the leg. Oof, it's so good. Hey, this, oh my god. Here we go, here we go. It's so good. Now, this is where they took the choreography literally, but it's like at the end of the whole song, so like, it's almost like it's deserved. If they had done this at the beginning, it would have been so like basic, I feel like, but there's something awesome about the way that the whole vibe of the song, the choreography is very much like this, and now we're kind of not going downhill, but more like now we're like chilling out. And now we can do the more literal left, right, you know what I mean? Left, right, left. I'm so sad that in my imaginary K-pop stage performance where I'm doing this choreography alone, I have nobody to yell "hey" with. So yeah, but it's okay. I just in my mind I'm just imagining myself turning around, just slapping my own hand or high-fiving my own hand. Hey, grooving. Right before, giving us a little bit of a last bit of like hard-hitting choreography. We're like, all right, so we're almost done, but you know, to send you off, here's a little bit of we need to watch that again. Hey, right into the fandom, the alphas. Oh my god, there's like right before they go off, like bye. Oh my god, this thing is so genius. I don't know how the fuck I talked about a 3-minute 45-second video for 35 minutes. Everyone I talked to about XG, everyone was like, they are the ones. So honestly, for good reason. What I love especially is that besides being obvious that they're very hard workers, they're all extremely talented, they all legit look like they're good friends, because as we all know, there are many groups where, you know, although it's none of our business, some of them look like, you know, they are not friendly backstage, but then they all literally look like just besties hanging out, which I stand that. So I hope you were able to kind of like enjoy this with me. I am obsessed. I'm fucking obsessed. One of my close friends, my Hyungs, he was in the same group as the guy that produced, Simon, that produced this. So I was just like, please Hyung, I never asked for anything, but this is just what. But whether it happens or not, I don't know. But you know what, XG, I'm still gonna fucking stand. I stand so hard. So not just XG, but everyone involved with like all their projects, the people behind the scenes, everyone involved, hair, makeup, choreography, album producing, music video production, y'all, shout out to you. So, see you guys later. Bye. Oh my god, shit, I'm so fucking sweating. Bye.